Hi guys, thanks for joining us today for Junior Quest. Now, today for Junior Quest, our lesson is about showing God's love, following Jesus, and showing that to others. Now, the ways that we can be following Jesus, and the way to follow Jesus, is by being a fisher of man, which we kind of talked about that earlier. Now, what that means is that basically, we are called to bring people closer to God, closer to Jesus. And one of the ways is in this metaphor, being a fisher of man, catching people and bringing them to God. That's what it means. Now, it's not in the sense that you throw a fishing pole or a net or whatever to catch someone and you reel them in. No, we don't do that. But it's kind of the same idea. And this is to help us show that this is the way we follow Jesus. And to help us remember that, we're making our own fishing pole and our own fish to put on it too. Now, the first stuff you'll need either a wood stick of some sort, like I have here. It could also be a straw. It could be a pencil, a broken pencil, or whatever you want to use. It does not matter. Either one works best. Then you also need markers. Now, sadly, I'm all out of markers, and I don't have anything near me at all that could be used as a marker, so we're just not going to be able to deal with that at all. Then also what you'll need is some string. It doesn't have to be this long, but you just need string of some sort to use. It doesn't have to be this color either. It just has to be string. And then also, if you want to, you have a paper clip or something you could add to the front that be made as like a hook of some sort. Though I don't recommend really doing it. If you don't have one, don't worry about it. It's all good. It still works with just the string itself. But also, you'll need paper and tape. Paper so we can make our fish, and then tape so we can make sure everything stays together. And again, it doesn't matter what kind of tape you use, as long as it fits on your straw or your stick or your pencil, and that it doesn't mess with your string too badly, and that you can just have fun while doing it. That's all that really matters about this craft, is that you're having fun. So first what happens is that you have your stick, whatever, stick, pencil, pen, whatever. I'm going to be saying stick for the rest of this just because that's what I have, is a stick. So you have your stick. Oh, look at the stick. Woo. So what you're going to do is that. Have it placed somewhere in the open. The next, what you're going to do is roll some tape out. And cut it. Now, this is something you just have onto the side for now until you're ready to get your string ready. And what happens is is that for the string, see how mine's really long? You can make your string as long as you want. It doesn't matter, but as long as it can be draped off of the paper, off of this stick. Sorry, I just lost my string. Fell overboard. All the water and sea jokes are funny. I love them. So as long as you can do this. Now personally, I like to keep mine not too long. So like I would probably go about to here on mine. So what I'll do is I'll cut it so I know the distance and have it like that. Then with the tape we just cut off earlier, we put that onto the wood. Now, with mine being long, I have to go a long ways. But if you have a pencil or something else, wrap it around so it stays all together and that it doesn't look too awkward or too weird. Make sure the tape doesn't have any sticky parts sticking off of it. Ta-da! There's that. Now, if you don't have any paper or if you don't have any, staples or anything else, or even you can be fine with just using this, and you have yourself a small fishing pole. And then you can also color and design your fishing pole, whatever color or whatever you want on it. If it's wood, if it's your pencil, well, it's kind of hard to do that. But I'll show you what the rest of the coloring is for. Now, for the coloring part, we will be making our fish. Now, there's a certain way to make the fish, and it's a real easy way. Now, best way to do it is to make a triangle for a tail. And if you have lined paper like I do, best way to do it is to do it this way. Use the lines to help you make it. So just like this. And your fish can be as big or as small as you want it to be. And then you do your triangle. And it doesn't have to be exactly perfect either. There's that. There's the tail. And then now we're going to make the body. And that's just a circle. And you just do this. Just like that. Now, if you want, you can add a smiley face to him. Add some gills to him. Add some fins. Do whatever you want to your fish. Make it look as fun or as goofy as you want. I want to make mine look like a shark a little bit. But no, that's simply what it is. We're just drawing fun little stuff like this. And then afterwards, you'll cut it out. Now, at this point, if you don't have any staples or paper clips, or mostly just a paper clip, my bad, I was calling it the wrong thing earlier. But basically is, when you have one, try to ask an adult to tie a knot, or if you can do it yourself, do it. But tie a knot up on it so it goes into this little curved part right up here. Just like that. But if not, oh well, it's fine. You saved yourself a trip of doing extra work. Congratulations. And then afterwards, now this is when it gets a little trickier. Now, if your fish is already done, like see my wonderful shark, his name's Bruce. I like Bruce personally. He's one of my favorites. I love Finding Nemo if you guys have ever seen it. You have that. And then on top of all this, you also will need to have tape. Now, if you have your staple or paper clip, my bad again, guys, for saying that. But if you have your paper clip, you can poke a hole in it and hold it on there, if you prefer. Just like that. And then you're done. But if you want to, you can also tape it on there or onto your string, however you prefer it. And the best way to do it is to flip your fish around to the side that's not drawn on or colored on. Put the tape on the back to connect it right where the paper clip, where the string and the paper meet, or just the string and the paper. Just like that. Now you might have to add a little bit of pressure to it, but it should be able to fit and work. And just like that, we have ourselves our fishing pole. Just like that. Would you look at that, guys? Whoo, baby, look at that. Oh, he's a live one. But no, that's basically what our craft is today, is making a fishing pole. And just remembering that we are called to be fishers of men because we are following Jesus, and that's what he wants us to do. And there are many ways that we can do that. And the two most important ways, the two biggest commandments that we talk about, is that it talks about loving God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. And then also, just by loving your neighbor as yourself and obeying the commandments that we've talked about and the rules that we talked about. Now, that's all I have for our craft today. And make sure, if you guys haven't watched the video or the lesson video and you just skip to the craft, please make sure you watch the lesson video, not the craft video, because that's what you just watched. But make sure you watch that. I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day, and I hope that you're staying safe. So, see you next week, and have a great rest of your week.